doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. Hail to the commanders! Hail Mid-Morning! We are just around 10 miles south of Denver.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 84 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Heath. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And when we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Tony.
Stroud to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know. They want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Stroud off the play fake. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Texans are on the board first here this afternoon.
For the extra point.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise, no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Mega, yellow, 43. Blue striker. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to number 86.
So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing now is Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Rhodes. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Washington, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington first down.
To the air goes Daniels. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rhodes.
4 yards.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
To throw is Daniels. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Go! Viking 18. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. From the 46, here's second and a yard.
At the Commanders' 46-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. You talk about this Washington defense. Yeah, they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Oh, ready.
7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Heath. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now Stroud. Open man is Collins. He's got it. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, Heath. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second
It's a gain
down.
of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. Heath. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Oh, ready.
And Stroud now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown ground. And the Texans have taken the lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, blazing his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Texans offense set to regain possession. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It looks like right at the 40.
They're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Heath. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he is going to haul the Texans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing now is Stroud. Over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. The 6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down. Here's Stroud. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The Washington offense heading out. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 27 yards there, 1st down.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, 19 Lions. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rhodes. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Get up. Motion. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-15. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
The Texans take over.
The Texans with the football here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Stroud. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, he'll spot it at the 49. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Stroud working out of the gun. That is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stroud. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Now a give, right side. It's Rhodes. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Washington.
5 in. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Big yardage that time for Washington.
42 yards.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a third. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
Reload. No. Streak. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Rhodes. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
60 by
2nd and 11.
That's taken in by Watson.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on third down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this one is right through. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. And all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
On the quick, right?
Stroud sets up the play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open ground and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. So 5 yards. Five on the play. And it'll be second down.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Stroud to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Collins. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3. Here goes Stroud again. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. In motion left is Higgins. Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Rig. Rig. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rhodes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get it. Back to 60. Back to 60.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports.
It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth.
Check. Ready? Check 80. Unlock line. Ready?
On first down, it's Rhodes. And some room to run now. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 129 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Hey, Smash.
They'll run on first down. Rhodes. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
Daniels looking to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
70 Lions. 3. Ready?
Up the middle they go. It's Rhodes. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
On the quick, right?
Now a handoff up the middle. Bowles.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rhodes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
42-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
46-yard line.
I like the thought process. I like the design. But I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man. Because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
13 yards.
Partner, to tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
19-18.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
They've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. Here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
70 Timberwolves. Hey, smash! Catch, smash! Catch, smash!
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
Hot 70!
Play action, now it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Going right side here, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Penalties not what they needed here. First and 15.
Go! Cowboy 80. Rig alert. Set. Hurt. Go street. Ready.
Now a give right side. Rhodes. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. Here now, second and 10 from the 13.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Rig. Hey, Crash.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Rhodes. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready, right?
They go play action. Daniels.
He's got his target. That's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Deputy Lions.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Got it. Ready?
2nd down, goal to go.
Collecting 18.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
The kicker on
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Commanders 34, Texans 27.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. So Stroud and the Texans down by 7. A minute 6 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
now Stroud.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
13 yards on the play.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
1st down.
As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Here's Stroud. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Texans first down.
And the spike comes here, and that stops the clock at 25 seconds.
Ball on the 16 for 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Stroud. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Let's go.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Amos. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. The 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. This might not be a throw he makes it for in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.